Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly reading from March 24th to the 31st. I'm Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. Source is really saying that you got to tune into your intuition during this week, okay? You got the High Priestess amulet from StarSea Jewels. It's got a blend of labradorite and moonstone. Really powerful for helping you tune in, tap in, receive the sacred wisdom from Source, align with your higher self, align to Source consciousness. And the fact that we have this like water pentacle, water swords. Something this week that's coming up for you is making you really assess and reassess the direction in which you're going at. Babe, Stella's got her groove back. I just got to say that, okay? Stella has got her groove back. All right, this is going to make you really happy because you're coming out on top out of this situation. It may not have been, there's a really interesting thing that happens when we surrender. When we surrender to the outcome, trusting that everything's going to work out in our favor and we're not constantly like trying to micromanage things, Leo, things just kind of effortlessly work out for us and we don't even have to bother doing because we're in this space of allowing things to unfold. And there is going to be a lot of change for you this week, Leo, as you are getting really clear here on some of your money wounds, some of your fears around your finances, maybe some stories that you may have had about your money and your money wounds, right? Like if I don't have a lot of money, I'm not worthy. If I can't buy Louis Vuittons every week, that I'm poor. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like these, I call them stories. Sorry, my pants are like riding up. I call them stories because that's really what they are. They're not rooted in reality. They're rooted in external perception or these narratives that are really deeply seated when we are little, and then they kind of evolve and grow and kind of take a life of their own. Four of Pentacles to the Two of Cups is somebody trying to give you an offer, but the Two of Cups is wedged between the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So even though this person is trying to give you a really solid offer, you're not down. You're not what is it? Jiggy with it, right? Like you're in this place of like, It's like can I give you a really like, a really solid example of this because it is tax season. So maybe this has to do with your taxes. I don't know. This is, I'll share this with you. So back in 2022, and I want to do a whole actual story time on this because it's a really, really like important lesson. Back in 2022, I hired, or I should say 2021, I hired this girl to do my taxes, and she was supposed to be like a spiritual bookkeeper, a spiritual accountant. But because she was in the States and I'm in Canada, I was like, I can't take your accounting services. I can only take your bookkeeping services. I'll take the details and go to my accountant here. And granted, I didn't have the best accountant. It was just what I had at that time. And I was like, okay, I need to deal with this person, right? Like I need somebody. And so this girl came, she charged me a shit ton of money for my bookkeeping. But because I was operating from a place of fear, like I need a bookkeeper instead of I call in the right bookkeeper, she ended up messing up my taxes royally messing up my taxes. And then I had to use the accountant to try and fix it, but this accountant wasn't good. And because I went out of desperation. So do you see, like it caused this whole clusterfuck and it made me so scared about money because I felt like I needed to like protect every last cent. There was like all these huge money wounds that came up, and the Four of Pentacles is money wounds. And so it all taught me about the fact that it's okay to invest in a really good accountant and bookkeeper, because a really good one, a solid one that knows what they're doing, one that has like a firm, one that operates from a proper system in place, can literally make your life so much easier. And so while I don't know if this has to do with your taxes, I will say it has a lot to do with your finances, your stability, your security, your roots, your legacy, and your monetary possessions. So my advice to you is to take your time with this offer. You are the prize. So take your time with this offer. If something feels off, if you don't align with something, you walk away. You walk away, okay? If you are noticing that your fears are coming up. You'll notice because you're going to start creating scenarios in your head. You're going to start creating these illusions. The Seven of Pentacles or Seven of Cups is very much the illusions we create in our mind. Now, this could be like a romantic offer. This could be a career offer. This could be a partnership, a leveling up in business like that. It could be a whole bunch of stuff. But what's happening here is that if you start finding yourself making stories like this person's not going to do it right for me, this person's fucking, and like it's very fear-based thinking and anxiety-based thinking, then you need to stop looking at the cups that have spilled from the past, put an end to it, because you got the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is when sometimes we literally stab ourselves in the back by repeating the same subconscious patterns and allowing our nervous system to get so dysregulated because we're operating from fear. And we look at the opportunities that are still up here, the Two of Cups. And what I think is the opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, is that this person is trying to show you a way to work together, a way to create change, a way to foster healthy relationships in whatever dynamic this is. This could be romantic. Like I said, this could be your taxes. This could be a boss. This could be a client. Like there's all these different ways, okay? Employee, employer. The point is that it's a solid, stable new opportunity, but it requires you shifting up here, very much so. You got sextile. Like none of these cards are warning cards. They're cards of teaching you to reclaim your power and also not accepting something if it doesn't feel intuitively aligned, but also paying attention at the same time if you're creating a story in your head about something that's not rooted in any reality. It's just fear-based thinking. Integration, cooperation, tools, skills, ingenuity, harmony, empathy, change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. So Source has your back, right? Like Source has your back. Source knows what's up. Source will show you. So don't allow yourself to operate from fear, Leo, okay? Let's dive into your love reading here. Let's see what's going on in love. Seven of Wands. It's a lot of cards. Temperance and something else. Okay, Temperance. Okay, Temperance and the Seven of Swords. This could have to do with a love offer. If you feel it in your gut that it's not the right person, don't say yes. If you are noticing that you and this person are coming to an end in a romantic relationship, it's okay. And for those of you that are happily single, this is about you learning how to cultivate more trust and more stability, security in your relationship here, and move on from betrayal, backstabbing, worry, stress, sword stuff, mental anguish, overanalysis, paralysis, the intellect, the stories, rewriting. Okay, rewriting your story, very powerful. All right. If you need some guidance, some clarity, if you're at a crossroads and you want me to help you in your path, down in the description box below is the link to book a session with me. I'm going to pop this video here too to help you with manifesting your dream life. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.